Have you ever wondered what happened to the legendary cast of Top Gun 1986? Who stayed in the spotlight and who completely disappeared from Hollywood? Some have changed so much you won't even recognize them, and the behind-the-scenes stories will shock you. Do you know what happened to leading lady Kelly McGillis after nearly 40 years? Why did she walk away from fame? One actor faced a devastating tragedy and almost lost everything. Who was it? The untold truth about the Top Gun cast is about to be revealed. Tom Cruise, the ambitious 24-year-old who redefined the fighter pilot image in Top Gun. But did you know? The sequel almost never happened. And the reason Cruise finally said yes will surprise you. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Cruise didn't say yes immediately to Top Gun Maverick. Director Joseph Kosinski had only 30 minutes to convince him. But what made Cruise agree? Before saying yes, Cruise made one unbelievable demand. What was it? Cruise had one condition: no CGI, no fake effects. He would only do the film if all aerial scenes were real. No actor in Top Gun Maverick was allowed in the cockpit without undergoing actual pilot training. That iconic inverted flight scene, it really happened. While Cruise wasn't allowed to fly an FA-18 Super Hornet, he actually piloted his own P-51 Mustang in real aerial sequences. He told Entertainment Weekly, "I want the audience to feel the truth in every frame." But the craziest part, Cruise refused a stunt double, even when the crew was worried about his safety. That's right, Cruise insisted on doing his own stunts, even in the most dangerous scenes. He endured extreme G-force levels in real fighter jets, experiencing conditions that even professional pilots struggle with. At 60 years old, Tom Cruise remains the king of action films, thanks to his brutal training regimen and iron discipline. According to Men's Health, he spends hours every day in the gym, running, rock climbing, scuba diving, and martial arts, all to ensure he can perform his own stunts. But what really keeps Cruise in peak condition after 40 years? His secret will shock you. It's not just about working out. Cruise completely avoids alcohol, sugar, and processed foods. He follows a strict, high-protein, whole-food diet, keeping him in peak physical condition, even at 60. Val Kilmer, Maverick's greatest rival. In 1986, his cold and confident Iceman made audiences both love and hate him. But did you know? Kilmer originally had no interest in playing this role. According to the documentary Val 2021, Kilmer felt that Iceman lacked depth on paper. So, to make the character more complex, he created his own backstory. Iceman had a distant father, which drove him to become a perfectionist and an arrogant competitor. But Kilmer's biggest challenge in life wasn't acting. It was a real-life battle that changed everything. In 2014, Kilmer was diagnosed with throat cancer. He endured chemotherapy, multiple surgeries, and ultimately lost his voice. But despite the setback, Kilmer remained resilient, proving that his spirit was unbreakable. Then came Top Gun Maverick 2022, the emotional return of Iceman. Kilmer used AI technology to recreate his voice, allowing him to deliver a powerful scene that left audiences in tears. In his memoir, he wrote, "I want to keep acting, to show the world that I'm still Val Voice or no voice." But what about his relationship with Tom Cruise? Were they really rivals off-screen? According to Entertainment Tonight, Kilmer and Cruise have always had a great friendship. Kilmer shared, "We've always supported each other." And during a press conference, Cruise became emotional. Val is a friend and an inspiration. Reuniting with him was truly special. Kelly McGillis, the admiral who made Maverick fall head over heels in 1986. But after her resounding success, she suddenly vanished from Hollywood. The real reason will shock you. In 2009, Kelly came out as gay, sending shockwaves through Hollywood. She shared with Entertainment Tonight, "I no longer fit the star image. I chose to live authentically." Kelly abandoned the limelight, moving to North Carolina to live a simple life. She said, "I feel lucky that I can choose not to work. I found peace in teaching acting and taking care of my family. Even more astounding, Kelly wasn't invited to join Top Gun Maverick. She candidly stated, "I'm old and fat. I look age appropriate for what my age is, and that's not what they want on screen." At 67, Kelly lives contentedly, with no regrets about her past. She admits, "Tom and I don't keep in touch, but I've always admired his talent." Now, Kelly focuses on her family and teaching career, proving that true happiness doesn't lie in the spotlight. Anthony Edwards, Maverick's lifelong wingman. Goose's tragic death left millions in tears, but few people know that Edwards' journey after Top Gun is even more remarkable. From a nerdy outcast in Revenge of the Nerds to a legendary fighter pilot, Edwards broke all limits to become one of Hollywood's most talented actors. But Top Gun was just the beginning of his rise to success. So what truly propelled Edwards to the peak of his career? In 1994, Edwards skyrocketed to fame as Dr. Mark Green in ER, the most iconic medical drama of all time. He became the highest-paid TV actor, earning $530,000 per episode, an unbelievable figure at the time. But after 8 successful seasons, Edwards shocked everyone by walking away to pursue his dream of directing. But Edwards didn't stop there. He constantly challenged himself with completely different roles. From starring in the crime thriller Zodiac 2007 to voice acting in Disney's Planes 2013, he proved that he's not just an actor, but a true artist. After nearly 20 years away from the spotlight, does Edwards still have what it takes? In 2022, at age 60, Edwards made a stunning comeback in Inventing Anna. He proved one thing: talent and passion never fade with time. But what about Top Gun Maverick? Did Edwards regret not returning for the sequel? His answer will surprise you. Edwards revealed in an interview with Variety, "Tom arranged a private screening just for me." He added, "It was incredible to see the spirit of the original film brought back to life." Even though he didn't appear in Maverick, Goose's legacy lives on in the hearts of fans. Today, Edwards is not just an incredible actor, but also a director, producer, and a happily married man. In late 2021, he secretly married actress Mare Winningham, proving that true love can come at any stage of life. From young and ambitious Tom Cruise to Val Kilmer's inspiring journey, from Kelly McGillis stepping away from Hollywood to Anthony Edwards' incredible career, the cast of Top Gun 1986 has undergone a remarkable transformation over nearly 40 years. But Top Gun wasn't just about Maverick and Goose. What about the other legendary characters? From the strict Commander Viper to the ultimate on-screen villain, Michael Ironside, and even Tim Robbins' Merlin. Before he won an Oscar, how have their lives changed? Don't miss Top Gun 1986, Cast Then and Now Part 2, where we dive into the journeys of the rest of the legendary squad. Hit subscribe so you won't miss it.